All right, we're entering into 104 Commodore DuPont. Got a nice side light here, side lights on the covered walkway into the front. As we enter, you have a tile landing area. Nice door, and it opens up in a little bit of a foyer entryway due to the tile, and then it's carpeted. And the carpet's in really good shape, so it's relatively new. But it opens up into like a formal living room and dining room. And they put a huge extension on the back, bonus area. So instead of having just a porch there, they went ahead and made that into a huge living area or den. And this becomes like a little sitting area, overthrow. You could put a sofa with pull out there if you had a whole bunch of people visiting, you needed extra bed space. The kitchen's to the right. Primary bedroom's over to the right as well. So I'll show you the kitchen. Kind of pulls that way. Got nice countertops. It looks like they're quartz. And you've got the older cabinets. This was built in 1995. But these are newer countertops for sure, and new sink, and new plumbing, and new backsplash, which is quite nice. But then you've got these white appliances, and they look kind of original, but not used hardly at all. And then you have a pantry in the kitchen here. So that's quite nice. And this door leads out into the garage. Now they've converted it into a one-car garage, but it's elongated, so there's extra space here. And they put in all these extra storage cabinets on the side. And there's a pop-up to the attic, probably to get to the air handler or so. They have the washer and dryer over here to the right. And you have your air handler here in the garage. And your hot water heater over here. Okay, and that's electric. Now you could possibly get gas delivered here if you prefer natural gas. You have tile in the kitchen area. And now you can see from the back here, there's a little breakfast area with plenty of natural light if you want to have the blinds open. You can see out to the road and see who's coming in. You can do a variety of little privacy features there if you need to. But you can also get some extra natural light, which is quite nice. The backsplash goes all the way around, and side-by-side refrigerator with an ice maker. So we'll look out over the kitchen sink area, and you see the formal living room and the formal dining area, and then leads into the great room where they did most of their living, of course. To the right is the master bedroom, now called primary bedroom. And you have two big windows there that are on a slider system. Now the one window on the right is fogged, so that really needs to be replaced. Probably both windows would need to be replaced. There is a way to fix that. Cost a few $100s, but and this is all carpeted with the same carpet. You can see the king bed here with two nightstands on either side, so it's decent size and a lot of space between the king bed and your dresser. Okay. And there's a wall over here by the door where you could put a chest of drawers where that painting is. And then it leads into the bathroom area with a lot of natural light again, with a big transom area. You could put blinds there if you wanted the privacy, but you really don't need to because nobody has two-story homes, okay? So nobody's going to see unless they're climbing on the roof and looking down. You just have a single bowl vanity, and these are the old style, really late 80s cabinets with the finger pulls, but they used them in the 90s, and this is the original height, so it's not the elevated counter, and it's cultured marble, but with a big mirror, and you have a couple recessed can lights there, which is nice. Then into the bathroom area, where you have the shower with a fiberglass insert, and it is probably a new toilet because that's elongated and elevated. And they would have had an older round one back then. You have your frosted glass, which some people may decide to use over the sink. I mean, over the vanity here, if you wanted more privacy or if you're concerned about that, you still have some natural light. And then you have a big walk-in closet. They have it double racked in a different way. Usually you see the double rack where the top rack is there and the next rack is midway down, so you can put 2 complete shelves of clothes and a shoe rack and storage area over here. And then there's a little bit of extra storage back here as well. Okay, so it's really a good size. So we'll head back out from the primary bedroom out to the kitchen area, and we'll cut across to the other side of the home where the second bedroom is, and this is the coat closet. And feel free to freeze the frame if you want to zoom in on anything or look at something carefully. Your air return is up here, and it's running very efficiently, very quietly, and they have ceiling fans in every room, which is really nice. Then you have the same type of tile, same type of cabinetry and vanity, but it's small, for the guest bedroom. You do have the elongated and elevated toilet. It is Kohler, same as the other, and that same fiberglass insert 5-foot shower with the double sliders. So no bathtub in here. And then you have the frosted glass here, but that seal has also broken. So it's fogged, where this one isn't. So the bottom was fogged. And then you have your linen closet here. And just to kind of show you the vanity a little bit more there as well. You know, with the original cabinets, but you do have some storage there. And then you have, you know, some mirror on the side, and it's like a medicine cabinet mirror on the left, and then your main big mirror there straight ahead. Plain doors with gold handles. And then we'll head on into the guest bedroom, which is in the front left of the home. And they put a king bed in here as well. No nightstand, but they could probably put something in there. Or a queen bed with 2 nightstands would fit perfectly in here. Or 2 twin beds with a nightstand in the middle. You have a really nice cased-in window there, which offers a little shelf to put some things, which they have a really nice seagull. Reminds me of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. And then they have their dresser here. Okay. And this has been professionally staged, just to let you know, because this is an estate sale. It's going to sell really, really fast because this is really clean and simple. It's on delayed listing. So I don't know if you want to make an offer on this, let me know right away. Here's the big family room, den area. So plenty of space, 2 ceiling fans. You have a door out to the patio, which you could cover that later if you wanted to. There was some piece of furniture there that they removed, because I think all the rest of this is either staged or some of this furniture looks like it may have been part of the family, then nobody took that furniture because it looks older and dated. But, you know, it could just be part of the staging too. And you have a floor plug, which is nice. Usually you might have your end table there. You could use this part of this over here like a study. Maybe that was a little desk. You could do a variety of things. The room's so big. And nice high ceilings. Let's head outside. And you've got a patio and some nice landscaping. You've got gutters across the top here, and you do have an awning. Oh, that's nice. So it probably is on a remote. It looks a little weathered, so I don't know if it's been used in a while. And there's, at the very minimum, it's a crank out, because I do see a little piece over here that looks like that's what you would use to crank it out, that little I-ring there. So I don't know where the device is for that. There is an electrical plug out here if you had an electric grill, or you could just put regular gas. You do have a Centricon system for termites, so that just needs to be checked, make sure that the termite bond is still in force and in place. That's a crepe myrtle. It hadn't bloomed, it's kind of tucked in the middle back here, but a lot of mature landscaping, which is very nice. And you got a little bit of a yard back here, which is really good. You can see the back of the neighbor's house, but you got this nice heavy landscaping here. Here's the side yard. If you're in the front of the house, this will be on the right, of course. And there's one of the neighbors grilling out. And then you've got beautiful mature landscaping over here. You've got irrigation system, which keeps all this nice and green. And there's the crepe myrtle that should be cut and trimmed away from the house. You don't want it touching the house like this one is. They probably put that a little too close, in my opinion, to the house, because you're always going to have to be cutting that, because insects and stuff could crawl up on the house, and you don't necessarily want that. Looks like the lower windows of most of these are kind of fogged in. I wanted to see this crepe myrtle. Yep, crepe myrtle bush right there. That's the base of it. That's the top. Probably just by happenstance it seeded and went in there. I would pull that out and put it on that mound next to the other one. That would be nice. But you can see a little bit of fog window there. We talked about that before. But this bottom one's fogged as well, and so is this one. We're kind of hidden behind the blinds. This new addition over here, the windows are fine. The paint's a little thin, or it needs power washing. Okay, but it looks good. I just think the paint's a little thin. But, you know, it's in the back of the house, no one's really going to see much. Then you have the, that's the primary bedroom with the fogged window there. And of course, this is newer section here. Okay, this is, look, at this price, this is pretty awesome. And I think at the very minimum, you'd be pretty safe, no matter what you did with this house. You could even turn it into a rental later if you wanted something better, or sell it, and I think you'd probably do really well, because there's hardly anything under 400,000 anymore around here. This has 1,646 square feet, so that's a good size. 2 bedrooms. There's not really an office. There's not really a third bedroom. I guess you could somehow maybe enclose this area in the formal living room and make a bedroom out of that, potentially. That's an idea, really. It could be workable, but it could be an overflow, and it's kind of nice to walk in and feel this open spaciousness. All right, so there we go. Oh, I didn't show you the front door too well on the entry. Guest bedroom from the front of the house looking in on the left, the kitchen with the garage behind that, and then the master bedroom's in the back right of the home. And then all the way in the back is this extended section here. Okay, if you have any questions, give me a call.